Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, and to the hopeful elect out there. This is the brother Hadavyar coming back at you with another one. And this article is out the People's Voice. Uh, Dated January 24th, 2005. Crazy, the year just started and it's already the 24th. And I'll just read the headline and the little header here. It says World Economic Forum declares U.S. election null and void, predicts black swan events will reset humanity in 2025. The World Economic Forum has officially kicked off in Davos, and the global elite led by Klaus Schwab are wasting no time making their agenda crystal clear. According to Schwab, the recent U.S. election results are proof that America can no longer govern itself. So, and I mean, we know that America is going to fall. You know, America is also known as Babylon the Great, and you know their their time, that whore, is 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 going to be judged. But I just found it interesting because this fucking little Edomite devil here, he's always talking about like his plans and 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 basically, these elites, they want, world domination, and Klaus Schwab, he's just a face, he's just a front man, the real elites, are running the show behind it. And and I mean it's not far-fetched to believe that a lot of things are going to happen here in 2025, that could change things. And for him to be talking about it will reset humanity, that's a bold statement, you know, because they've always talked about their global reset, their agenda 2025 and agenda 2030. And we know that the mark of the beast, the chip is, it plays a big part in that global reset. So yeah, you know, there hasn't been any type of big T attack, on America soil, in quite some time. You could argue to say that, since I mean you had the Boston bombing, I think was probably the late. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's like the latest big one, um next to 9/11. 9/11 was life changing. So for this devil to say that, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. And this is Micah 2:1 in the NLT, and it reads, "What sorrow awaits you who lie awake at night, thinking up thinking up evil plans. You rise at dawn and hurry to carry them out, simply because you have the power to do so." That's what the wicked do. They they'll do any and everything in order, to cause hell upon people, and to bring forth, their wicked plans. And it's when you have all these like false flags and certain type of events and these T attacks that happen, it can push, it pushes their agenda even more quickly. whether it's like an EMP attack, you know, what or a massive uh T attack. That's how these devils, kind of fast forward their agendas because with fear, when you have people scared, then it's more easy to control them. It's more easy to control uh like the narrative. Verse 2, when you want a piece of land, you find a way to seize it. When you want someone's house, you take it by fraud and violence. You cheat a man of his property, stealing his family's inheritance. And this is in the NLT, by the way, if I didn't already say it. Verse 3, but this is what the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, says: I will reward your evil with evil. You won't be able to pull your neck out of the noose. You will no longer walk around proudly, for it will be a for it will be a terrible time. And that's what it is. These wicked elites, they're gonna, they're eventually, gonna fall to their demise. You know, Yahweh Shai is gonna when Yahweh Shai comes back, these elites that are hiding in their bunkers, are gonna be you know uh, round up, and they're gonna be judged, for all their evil doings. And best believe Mr. Schwab is going to be one of them. Next precept is Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hath not done it? So evil's coming to this place. Evil's coming to the soil of America. People over there are you know have their head up in the clouds, thinking nothing can go wrong. They got their man Trump back in office, so they feel like nothing could happen. But shit's gonna kick off, like like the apostles have been saying, like the prophets have been saying, we believe a lot of stuff is gonna happen, you know, in 2025. You know, things things are gonna happen that are gonna shift the way of life, drastically, because the all the you know all the pieces are being put in place, for the downfall of America, in the startup of their new world order. And, that's what the World Economic Forum wants. They want a new world order. This is Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the times, because the days are evil. And the reason why I say that is because the reason why I'm bringing out this precept is, anything can happen. You know, any this devil will cause terror wherever he wants to cause it. And us as men of the Lord, men of Yahweh Shem Shai, we constantly, have to be on our watch, and be mindful um of our surroundings, not to be, too caught up in, not to say it's okay to have fun, but to not be drunken in that fun, you know, to just be aware of things. That's why, even for me, like sometimes I don't even like going to the mall, or like being in places, with large crowds, because you have different type of spirits all over people, and the wicked like to the wicked likes crowds, because when they want as much death as possible. And I can't remember think it was the elder from South Carolina. He had did a video, um, I think it was like a few weeks ago, and it was I think it's like some CSI agent or some whistleblower. She was just talking about how all these kind of sleeper cells are out there in America, and they're just waiting on their cue to go, and how a lot of these sleeper cells, they target large groups, large crowds, because the more death that they could cause, it's pleasing, onto the ones who are controlling it. When more people die, more people are scared. If it's just like a handful of people, say it's just 5 or 10 compared to, 100 or thousands, that brings, tear to people when you have a high number of people, dropping, due to, you know, the wicked and their evil plans. This is Matthew 24:1. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no nor shall ever shall be. I mean, we know that that's the times that we're coming into, where, when shit hits the fan, it's gonna be a time like never before. Jacob's trouble is gonna be a time like never before. Verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. For the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Yeah, then that's because if these wicked elites, they can have it their way, they'll just keep killing. They'll kill off they'll destroy the whole population, and just and restart everything within their own um circle, and their own bloodline. You know, if they could have their way, that's what they would do. These wicked elites, they don't even care about you. They damn sure don't care about Jake, but they also don't even care about these lesser Edomites and these other heathens. So that's why Yahushua is gonna have to shorten these days. That's why time even itself feels like it's fast. The days go by quickly. So yeah, I just wanted to just bring up this headline. I guess you're gonna hear more about what these devils are over there talking, because every time they have their little meetings over there in Davos, they like to say a lot. They like to spill the beans and their plans, and what they see and what they want to happen in the future. And we know that what they want. We've heard of many things of what this guy has said. You know, him and that next fruitcake, I can't remember his name. So that's going to conclude this little quick hit. I'd like to close out by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash, and double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth. Um, Lord willing, until the next one, Shalom.